Um, this is a thing which occurred in Italy. I think it was about a month ago. Pisa Airport. In a shipment of humanitarian aid, which is designated for the Ukraine, there have been flights between Pisa and to Poland, a nearby base, which has been established by NATO, accumulate troops there. What amazing thing occurred is the ground crew which were loading the planes, whether it was accidentally or by chance, they discovered in this humanitarian aid were hidden military weapons. I do not know the nature of it. Could be guns, machine guns, ammunition, and stuff like that. Most probably, yes. The most strange thing is, it was had a whole series of humanitarian organisation stickers on it, from the EC and United Nations. A shipment of weapons. They were hiding weapons in humanitarian aid. Whether this was the first or last time it occurred, I do not know. But there was a bit of type of scandal, but the Italian mass media did not cover it. This news item, practically weapons sent by Italy by Draghi. They are weapons which are used by the Italian military force. They are surplus weapons which they keep in warehouses just in case some type of war breaks out and they need urgently weapons to arm the forces. Instead, this stuff basically goes to the Ukraine and smuggled into from Poland to Ukraine, and most of this stuff gets blown up by the Russians. It's disgusting. The fact is, they're using humanitarian shipments to hide this stuff in. What else they're going to do in future? They're going to disguise tanks with symbols of Red Cross or other humanitarian organisations. It's a very cowardly thing to do. And the fact is, in the European country, which is a member of NATO, they didn't talk about diplomacy. All they just want to send it is weapons to the Ukrainian military forces. They are NATO standard weapons in use in NATO countries. Therefore, as an act of war. And the other thing is sanctions. Sanctions don't work. They never have worked. And it destroys the economy who gives them out these sanctions and who receives them. Well, not so much in the case of Russia, because the Russian ruble is gaining back ground, and the dollar and the euro probably in future will be destroyed, because the rupee and the Chinese yuan could be the new hard currencies of the future. And basically, Biden and the West, what they've done is sending respective countries to an economical suicide, basically. Because Putin said, if you want the gas, you have to pay in rubles. What's he going to do with US dollars and euros? Use as bog paper. The only thing what boils down to the end of the day, it destroys us. Cost of food, cost of fuel are going up. And they're speculating there's going to be shortages of food as well. Is this due to, of course, sanctions, or is it programmed by people in high places? We've got this thing still going around, the virus. We've got a war. And probably other things coming up pretty soon.